All he did was make a brief prayer gesture over a mermaid corpse. And that single act triggered negotiations that nearly wiped out humanity. He rushed to grab the radio and call for help, but it was already too late. In less than a single minute, 2 soldiers were swallowed straight into the ground, vanishing without a trace. Ripples suddenly spread across the surface. A mermaid hiding underwater burst out without warning and took away the body of their fallen companion. By the time reinforcements arrived, the scene was completely empty. Only a chair remained half buried in the dry soil. The general immediately picked up the radio to call the 2 soldiers, but to his surprise, the voice on the other end came from beneath their feet. Everyone rushed to tear open the cracked earth, revealing the soldiers' bodies buried in the soil. 2 lives for 1 life. This was clearly retaliation by the mermaids. Just then, alarms blared again along the coastline. Infrared sensors detected living entities approaching. All soldiers went on full alert, ready to engage at any moment. Through the surveillance cameras, Buckley clearly saw a mermaid holding a weapon, standing on the shore, staring straight at them. This marked the first time in human history that humanity came face to face with an ancient species. To avoid unnecessary trouble, the general ordered the soldiers to lower their guard. Then, with the help of a translation device, he began the first conversation with the mermaids.
Combined nations of the dry lands of Earth, and I welcome you into diplomatic contact.
Through the translator, the mermaid understood the general's words and immediately responded.
You killed us.
Although 1 mermaid had been killed by humans, 2 human soldiers had also lost their lives to the mermaids. The general was willing to let the matter end there, hoping both sides could meet peacefully. The mermaids agreed to the proposal, but demanded an immediate call with all of humanity. It did not sound like an equal request, but more like a direct order. Before the general could respond, countless mermaids appeared along the coast once again. The tension at the scene skyrocketed instantly. Any mistake could ignite a full-scale battle, and at that exact moment, everyone's phones at the scene blared alerts at the same time. It turned out that mermaids were appearing all over the world. The entire world was shocked by their sudden emergence.
Over the world.
Massive underwater coral reefs were rising from the ground across the US, the UK, and beyond. Even the Huangpu River was no exception. The mermaid race seemed to be issuing a warning to humanity to prevent an all-out species war. The United Nations approved negotiations. Along the River Thames in the UK, they converted the Empire State Building into the negotiation site, channeling seawater inside through massive pipelines to allow the mermaids to move freely. Once everything was ready, delegates from various countries entered the venue. Under the command of Chief Director Carey, thousands of tons of seawater flooded into special glass chambers. Soon sensors detected several red signals entering the pipelines. They were the mermaid vanguards, Madeline and Ben Balba, followed by 2 rather unfriendly carp spirits. But none of them were the real focus. After a brief wait, the final group of mermaids finally appeared. Under the protection of 2 guards, a refined-looking mermaid slowly stepped forward. He was the envoy sent by the mermaid race. The envoy carefully examined